this idle for a second. Well, maybe I'll do the option to restart the mission there, but no. We'll load in and I'll just look at the codex for a little bit. Give people a chance to pop in. Ta-da! There we go. What have we got? Anything interesting here? Bunch of... oh my god. Oh my god, there is a ton of shit in here. I don't think I ever looked through this one. Because I did the one in, like, Mass Effect 1. I was kind of like, I don't really need to know any more about the Turians, so I've already read about them. But they've got a lot more here. Oh my god. Asari military doctrine. They got fucking like 6 paragraphs on Asari military doctrine. Yeah, well. Oh god. What was her name? Cora? Yeah. I think you're right. Cora is, I'm almost certain, a character from Mass Effect Andromeda. Arrival, the Reaper's Secrets. I have a separate codex thing for Arrival, and one for Overlord that only has 1 entry. What the hell? Why? Why do I have like 6 paragraphs on the planet that Project Overlord took place on? Oh, there's so much stuff. We're just gonna click through all of these to get the new flashing thing off of here. Timeline. Armstrong Outpost Shackleton Crater becomes the first human settlement on Luna. It is formally founded on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. Huh. Well, set your alarms on your calendars. July 24th, 2069. If we land and make a human settlement on Luna, then we're on par for Mass Effect. So there's your goal. Eldfield Ashland Energy Corporation. I can't help but notice. Oh, this is literally the Humanity and Systems Alliance timeline. I was like, they're not giving me any information about anything else in the universe. The only things that matter, like I'm sure the Asari and stuff are doing stuff right now, but pressure moss devour the Alliance colony of Akuz. Yee. I guess. Yeah, okay, so 2183 is Mass Effect 1, we're in 2185. Really? The only planets I have secondary codex entries for in Mass Effect 2 are Ilos, Purgatory, which is Omega, and then Vermeer. And the Migrant Fleet. Yeah. Also, to be fair, I didn't realize that Purgatory was the name for the whole station. I thought Omega was the name for the whole station, and Purgatory was just the bar. But apparently, I was wrong. Apparently, Purgatory is the name of the whole station. The more you know. Alien Porn Magazine. What is this? Historical novel? Ships and vehicles. We got the gunships, some FTL drives. I'll just click through this for a minute. Pew! And the Hammerhead. Some computers and credits and drones and mechs. Kasumi's Secrets. Huh. And... very good. Oh, if I click through all these,
The
you're gonna start
Asari,
talking at me, aren't
the
you?
second
You are.
50
Only extinct species we care about is the
in lit the
proteins. That's odd.
reap the. Although they resemble a
This is so much just random info.
spec
Like, we've got the Protheans, but we don't have. Are the Rachni just
in
not in
the elk,
this one?
the Geth are the vote.
Yeah, there's no info on them.
A political.
Unless they're hiding somewhere else here. Hello?
Original. Found the reclusive. You. Choke. Originally an asteroid. As the.
Alright, well,
Asari.
whatever.
Bio. Omni tools are.
Yeah, I guess the bugs aren't important in Mass Effect 2.
The-
Alright, that's fine. What time are we at here? Quarter after? That's good enough. We'll start. Stop the collectors, collector base, perfect. Alright, on we go. So we got Tali crawling through.
Ventilation shaft, Shepard. It's hot in here, but it's clear as far as I can tell.
I have to keep moving a little
Second team,
quickly
are
here
you in position?
In position. Meet you on the other side of those doors.
because Tali's on a timer. If I don't finish this section
We've been
fast
spotted.
enough, she dies. So,
Garrison, we're taking heavy fire, but we're moving forward.
Easy enough.
so I gotta kind of not slow down too much,
You bet.
but also not rush forward so sloppy that I die. So we're just gonna kind of keep moving. I gotta keep my eyes open for ammo, because you don't get much ammo on Legendary. Insanity. I always say Legendary. Skyrim has ruined me.
Stuck. Something's blocking the pipe.
There we
Looks
go.
like some kind of gate. There.
So I have to open these 8 valves before that bar in the lower right completes, or Tali dies. Oh, hello.
Control. On the ground now! Right. We are assuming control.
It's locked again. You need to find another valve out there.
You will know pain, Shepard.
Easy enough.
Oh, good, more.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I
Uh-oh.
will.
Looks like another one of those things in the way. Got to help me out again, Shepard. 9-9.
I am limitless. You are bacteria.
Keep moving. Oh, we get to have Harbinger yelling at us the entire time. That's gold. So there's Tali.
I knew I could count on you, Shepard.
Oh, this is really bad.
Need more help.
Dead are useless. Universe bend to me.
Huh.
Cannot resist.
Easy enough.
Blood rage.
I'm locked again. You need to find another valve out there.
Face your annihilation. Do not die.
Okay, we're good. I need to get over to that valve.
It's heating up in here.
Ah, crap. Let's move.
Moving forward.
On the ground now.
Oh, that's a collector. That's not Grunt.
Your genetic destiny.
Looks like another one of those thieves in the way.
Oh, crap. Okay. This is gonna be rough. Thankfully, it remembers where I was.
We're in position, just waiting for
On the ground now.
Oh. Oh, that's a lot of jam on that ledge. Fun.
We're in position, just waiting for
Not a problem.
I'd like to take out as many of these drones as possible before I take out Harbinger, so that he's not jumping around as much.
Neutralize Commander Shepard. Is your annihilation. Beautiful. You're unstoppable. I'll put them down.
You bet.
Releasing control.
Unfortunately, his little, like, fireballs can knock you out of cover. So leaving him alive is risky.
I'm locked again. You need to find another valve out there.
We are the harbinger of your destiny. Focus on Shepard.
Hurry, Shepard. It's heating up in here. Easy enough.
Got it. This hurts you.
Come on, Shepard. I'm being cooked alive.
You're not being cooked alive, Tali. It's fine.
I am limitless. You are bacteria.
The gate is open. Moving forward.
Okay, let's keep moving. Alright.
Looks like
We only got 2 more of the valves to hit, and we're good to go. Oh, hello. Miranda? Miranda, I really need your warp.
target. Not a problem.
You say not a problem, Miranda, and yet you haven't actually used it yet. There it is.
I'm waiting on you again, Shepard. Don't leave me hanging.
You're assuming control.
Crap. Crap, crap, crap.
Hurry, Shepard. It's heating up in here.
I'll put them down. Impossible. This hurts you.
Oh, this is really tough.
Hardening up. Hurry, open the valve.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Moving on. Should be the end now. Under
Impact shot. Focus on Shepard. Your form is fragile.
Come on. Come on.
You cannot resist.
one more valve to go, Shepard. You know the drill.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Damn.
Hurry, Shepard. It's heating up in here. Affirmative.
Alright, there's our final button. I really could use some ammo, too.
Come in.
If we've done this correctly, we should all be fine. If we screw up, somebody's gonna get shot as the door is closing.
Go, we'll cover you.
Something's wrong. The door's stuck.
No, that's fine. Tali can do the door. I know that's fine.
Got it.
Yeah.
Here they come. Fall back. Suppressing fire. Don't let anyone through that door. Nice
Good.
work, Tali.
Alright.
I knew you
That's
wouldn't let
fine.
me down.
Shepard, You need to see this.
And now we find out if we wasted too much time getting here. Because we wasted too much time getting here, people start dying in this room. This is the, like, you need to go all the way back to before Reaper IFF if this is screwed up. Checkpoint.
Looks like one of the missing colonists.
Now, we're gonna lose the colonists either way. That they die no matter what.
Over here.
God, she's still alive. Get them out of there! Hurry!
Okay, that's good. If we saved Kelly, that means we saved everyone.
Dr. Chakwas, are you okay?
Shepard, you came for us.
No one gets left behind.
Thank God you got here in time. A few more seconds and I don't even want to think about it.
The colonists were processed. Those swarms of little robots, they melted their bodies into grey liquid and pumped it through these tubes.
Whatever the collectors are doing, it ends here.
We've done well so far. Let's hope we can finish the job.
Joker, can you get a fix on our position?
Roger that, Commander. All those tubes lead into the main control room right above you. The route is blocked by a security door, but there's another chamber that runs parallel to the one you're in.
I cannot recommend that. Thermal emissions suggest the chamber is overrun with seeker swarms. Morden's countermeasure cannot protect you against so many at once.
Okay.
What about biotics? Could we create a biotic field to keep them from getting near us?
Yes, I think it may be possible. I wouldn't be able to protect everyone, but we might be able to get a small team through if they stayed close.
I could do it too. In theory, any biotic could handle it. Shepard, who do you want to maintain the field?
So Miranda there says she can do it too, and in theory any biotic can handle it. That is not true. You pick the wrong person and people die. So we need to make sure we're picking our best biotics. I'm going to go with Samara. That is one of the workable choices. There's at least one other workable, and a couple that can fail.
Samara and I will take a small team through the seeker swarms. The rest of you provide a diversion by going through the main passage. We'll open the security doors from the other side and meet you there.
Who should lead the diversion team?
And diversion team leader, I want Garrus again. He's a capable leader as long as he's loyal.
I'll keep the defenders busy. You slip around the back.
What about me and the rest of the crew, Shepard? We're in no shape to fight.
Commander, we have enough systems back online to do a pickup, but we need to land back from your position.
We can't afford to go back, Shepard. Not now.
So you can send someone back to escort them. If you don't, some of the crew members I think can die, and sending someone back actually helps balance some numbers later. We'll get into that when we get to that choice, but you want to send back someone with a low point value, someone that's not particularly combat capable, but they have to be loyal. If they're not loyal, they die during the escort.
You'll never make it without help. I'll send someone with you.
So, for me, it doesn't matter, like, they're all loyal, so none of them are going to die. I want to send someone with a low combat point value, which is a number that isn't shown anywhere in-game, it's just used for one of the final checks. I know that Tali, Morden, and I believe Kasumi are all single point, which is what you want. We're going to send back Tali.
Joker, send me the location of the landing zone. We'll meet you there.
We've all got our assignments. Let's move out.
Okay, so Tali's escorting him back. Samara's putting the barrier up for us. We've got Garrus leading the second fire team. That is fine. I want these two with me for fighting collectors. Weapons-wise, they are fine. And now for this section, we need to stay inside this circle that she's projecting. If we step outside of it, I'll do this for just a second here, our barriers, our shields start melting.
Damn, the swarms are interfering with radio contact.
So we're just gonna kind of carefully stick close to Samara. She's gonna stop occasionally, and we can tell her to, move forward when we're ready. And we're gonna be under fire from collectors as we go. Yeah, here we are.
I see you, Shepard.
So we just kind of stick close to her. We're gonna need to watch for cover and get into it when we have the availability to.
This is true power.
I can't fight back from this position. Tell me when you're ready to move.
Easy enough.
Keep an eye on ammo.
I'm on it. Easy enough.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Impact shot!
Put them down.
All clear. Let me know when you're ready to move up.
Okay, I want to just take a quick look here to see if I see any ammo that I can grab, because I'm getting a little low again. I don't see any here, so we're going to have her start moving forward.
Ready to move, Commander.
Keep an eye for ammo around there. Is she coming? Alright, she's on her way.
Hostile engaged.
Oh. There's one of them platforms floating in. There's cover on the right, so we're gonna need to... Okay, it's empty. We're fine.
Hostiles, dead ahead.
Oh, it was picking some people up. Oh, good. And it's these. Oh, there's some ammo over here. We're gonna get it and get back into cover.
This hurts you.
Alright.
This is true power.
They're all mine.
You cannot resist.
Nothing can hurt me! One more.
Miranda. Oh, that's annoying. That means we've got a second Harbinger to deal with. So I'm gonna run out of ammo here, probably.
Nothing can hurt me.
Come on. No, we need to get back. Alright.
Regret your resistance, Shepard.
None of those shots connected. That's annoying.
You're hitting me, Shepard.
No, I'm not hitting you. We are hitting Harbinger. Calm down.
Got no shield.
Cannot stop us.
This is really bad. Both teammates dead. No ammo. A third Harbinger. That's really bad. And I have no one else to help me with him. And no ammo for my assault rifle or submachine gun. Well, that's going wonderfully.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Okay. Wait, submachine gun's good. I must have gotten ammo for that.
We are your genetic destiny.
Also, I love that Samara's just standing there.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Oh, this is a problem. Okay. Get my shield back.
on my shield!
The outfit.
Coming around that side. We're just gonna play Ring Around the Rosie with them. Until my shields are back.
This is true power. You will know pain, Shepard. Do not die.
All clear.
He's down.
Let me know
Alright.
when you're ready to move up, Commander.
Oh, boy. I need ammo. Need all the ammo we can get. Let's go.
Let's go.
And there's some more ammo up ahead. I believe we're about halfway. It's not terribly far that you have to go. Like, I think once we come around this corner, you'll be able to see the end of it. Alright, there's some more ammo back in that corner. Just keep in mind if we need to pop out of our cover or something. We've got some ammo there and in that corner.
It'll be a real firefight. I'll hold this position until you're ready to move out.
Oh, crap.
My shields are down.
Easy
Keep my shields up. Does my health want to regenerate at some point here?
All clear. Let me know when you're ready
Huh.
to move up, Commander.
Where did that ammo go?
We're leaving the barrier.
I don't suppose there's any more ammo around here anywhere? No? Okay, that's fine.
Moving
Oh,
up,
there's some
Commander.
more right there. Get it.
We're leaving the barrier.
Yeah, this is it, I think. Once we go around this corner, we're gonna see the end. 'Cause I think it's just under that archway. Trouble. Ammo? Can I get some ammo?
Hold on. As long as I can.
So your biotic is going to start struggling here. If you pick the wrong biotic, you're going to have problems when they get to the end. The end is that little doorway right there.
I can see the entrance. Need to get there soon.
Yeah, we're fine. There we go. Once you hit this point, flips into a cutscene and you're good to go. That section's not too hard.
We need to move fast, Shepard.
Alright, let's move.
If your biotic screws up, it's not one of your team that dies, it's the leader of the second team, I believe.
Hurry, Shepard.
My girlfriend's sitting next to me shaking their head right now because the first time they played this, Garrus got pulled away. Okay, we're good.
Do you copy? Come on, Shepard, where are you?
I copy. What's your position?
We're pinned down at the door, taking heavy fire.
You can lose someone here as well. If you pick the poor leader for the second team, they get shot and killed. They're gonna get shot either way, but they get killed if they weren't a good enough leader. Like, that always happens, but they get back up here if you picked it right. If you didn't pick right, they just die from that shot.
Joker, are you at the rendezvous point?
I'm here, Commander. Chakwas and the rest of the crew just showed up. Tally's group just arrived, Shepard. No casualties.
Excellent. Now let's make it count. Edie, what's our next step?
There should be some nearby platforms that will take you to the main control console. From there, you can overload the system and destroy the base.
Commander, you got a problem. Hostiles massing just outside the door. Won't be long till I bust through.
Okay, so this is the final little, like, check. What you're going to need to do is pick who you're bringing with you on the final fight, and everyone else that is still here stays behind to hold the door. If you sent someone to escort your crew back, they are not part of the group holding the door because they're back on the Normandy. Every individual crew member has a point value from 0 to 4. For example, Tally is 0 if not loyal, 1 if loyal. Mordin is 0 if not loyal, 1 if loyal. Grunt is 3 if not loyal, 4 if loyal. There's a whole chart for all 12 team members of what point value they are if they're loyal and what point value they are if they are not loyal. Whoever is left behind, so not counting the person escorting your crew back to the ship and not counting the 2 people you bring with you, the remaining 7 or 9 if you have the DLC characters, their average point value has to be 2 or higher or people start dying. So if you take all of the like 3s and 4s with you or send the 3s and 4s to escort the crew back to the Normandy, you can end up below 2 on average and people can start dying. I believe, and I'm sure there's probably like one scenario you can come up with, this is not true, but I'm pretty sure that if you have all of the DLC characters, so Kasumi and Zaid, and have all 12 party members at max loyalty, and no one else has died, it is impossible to fail this, because even if you were to send all of the 4s, the 1 4 back to the Normandy and bring 2 4s with you on your team, the remaining group should still have an average higher than 2. I think. There's probably some way that that's wrong, but I'm pretty sure that you can't fail this as long as you have all the DLC and have everyone at max loyalty. That said, the last time I played Mass Effect 2, Tally died, and I have no idea how, so...
A rear guard could defend this position and keep the collectors from overwhelming us.
Pick a team to go with you, Shepard. Everyone else can bunker down here and cover your back.
We're going to bring the same people with because they're good at fighting collectors. So, just for a second, these 2 come with me. That is leaving behind Kasumi, Jack, Thane, Jacob, Garrus, Mordin, Samara, Legion, and Zaid. And as we can see, everyone here is loyal, so we should be fine. Theoretically. Hopefully.
I'm ready, Commander.
So am I.
Anything to say before we do this?
The Collectors, the Reapers, they aren't a threat to us. They're a threat to everything. Everyone. Those are the lives we're fighting for. That's the scale. It's been a long journey, and no one's coming out without scars. But it all comes down to this moment. We win or lose it all in the next few minutes. Make me proud. Make yourselves proud.
Well said. Let's go finish this.
Oh, also, whoever you bring with you needs to be loyal, or they die. So if you bring 2 people with you at the end here that aren't loyal, thinking like, oh, if I bring them with me, it'll be better for the point value, and they're not loyal, they dead.
On the ground, now! Impact shot!
think I just did a biotic charge and landed at the same place I took off from.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Engaging target.
Attack. Nothing stands against us.
Impact shot.
Leave the dead where they fall.
Affirmative. Firing now. Engaging target.
Our power is unmatched.
Okay, this is going reasonably well.
Enemies incoming.
I'm kind of just running around right now looking for some ammo, so...
Heavy weapons. Now let's finish you off.
Yeah, right on your ass.
What you face.
Oh, I almost died there. That was very close.
Here we go.
You will know pain, Shepard. No pain.
Get through my shield!
Losing control of this form.
Okay, we got one more Guardian. Okay, and he just got taken over by Harbinger. That actually, I think, makes him easier. So that's a good thing. Guardians are really tough, so...
Cannot resist.
Engaging target.
Impact shot. I got it.
Understood.
As long as there's no more Scions, I'm happy. Scions are just really annoying to fight because of their shockwave ability. Oh, there's two of them. Good. That's exactly what I wanted. Fall back. Everybody needs to fall way back.
Yeah. Not a problem. Affirmative. Understood.
They're all mine.
Uh-oh. Shepard, you need to move sideways.
That one. Engaging target.
Come on. Come on, reload. Okay.
Easy enough. Mount that one. Understood.
On it.
I am hoping that this is the final enemy. 2 Scions feels like it is quite a high challenge.
This will put them down. Affirmative.
No shield.
And the music stopped, so I think it's agreeing with me. Okay. Before I hit the little button, we're gonna go around and look for some ammo. Because I am getting low on pretty much everything. Oh, I switched to a shotgun for some reason. That's... Also just reload all my pistol, my assault rifle, everything like that, so that next time I switch to them, I'm not in the middle of a reload animation. There's some ammo. I don't see anything laying around now, so I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. On our way.
This is it. All the tubes lead to this spot. Edie, what can you tell us? What are they doing?
The tubes are feeding into some kind of superstructure. It is emitting both organic and non-organic energy signatures. Given these readings, it must be massive. Shepard, if my calculations are correct, the superstructure is a Reaper.
Not just any Reaper. human Reaper.
Precisely. It appears the Collectors have processed tens of thousands of humans. Significantly more will be required to complete the Reaper.
Now, I'm not entirely sure about the science of injecting DNA into a machine makes it turn human. But, you know, that's fine. This is a bit of a sci-fi fantasy thing. Yeah, they've built themselves the T-800 from Terminator.
What did the Collectors gain by turning humans into this Reaper shell?
They may be facilitating the Reaper equivalent of reproduction, or it may serve another purpose. I do not have the data to speculate further. However, it is clear that the Collectors are merely pawns. The technology and ability needed to create this Reaper is not their own. It is likely that different species construct each Reaper. In this case, the Collectors provide the labor.
The Collectors are just Protheans. Why would they help the Reapers?
The Reapers subdued the Protheans long ago. Probabilities suggest they attempted to create a Prothean Reaper and failed. Over time, they adapted the Protheans to suit their needs, changed them, turned them into workers, tools for the Reapers.
They're building it to look like a human. Why?
It appears that a Reaper's shape is based upon the species used to create it.
So that there, that little line, we get to find out why the Reapers look the way they do in one of the DLCs from Mass Effect 3.
Reapers are machines. Why do they need humans at all?
Incorrect. Reapers are sapient constructs, a hybrid of organic and inorganic material. The exact construction methods are unclear, but it seems probable that the Reapers absorb the essence of a species, utilizing it in their reproduction process.
How many more humans do you think they'd try to take?
Millions. Perhaps more. Impossible to know for certain. This Reaper appears to be in a very early stage of development. An embryo in human terms.
So it's not alive yet? We can still stop it from being created?
The process can be stopped, but it is unclear exactly how much it has developed. I cannot, for example, tell you if it has awareness.
Well,
EDI, any suggestions on how we take it out?
The large tubes injecting the fluid are a weak structural link. Destroying them should cause the supports to collapse, and the Reaper to fall.
Give us a minute, EDI. We've got to take care of some old friends first.
Enemies incoming!
oh, let's head up here.
You bet!
Face your annihilation. Ignore the fallen. Impact shot. Stop, Shepard. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
I'm on it!
This
Okay, this is going well.
On the ground, now!
On it. You cannot resist.
Not a problem.
Need to keep my eyes on ammo.
Injection tubes.
Well, that's less than ideal. Ammo. Oh, what the hell was that?
Engaging target.
Having some graphical glitches there, it looks like. Good. I saw that guy drop some ammo, and it's like, I know there's another one alive still, but like, I don't care. I need the ammo. Okay, I'm gonna let them kill it, so that I can be in place to, hopefully... If I had been really fast, you can take them out in 2 waves. I missed one though, so I have to do it in 3. Ah, that's annoying.
You will not stop me.
Affirmative.
On the ground, now!
I'm on it.
Oh, I am very close to death. Hello. Oh, can you please stop doing that?
I killed her down.
Turn me out, Shepard. I will.
Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, I get a second chance to try to do it in 2 waves. Perfect. That's actually really good.
Enemies incoming!
I've seen us.
Shot. Assuming direct control.
Lost shield.
Affirmative.
Yeah, right on your ass.
I want to switch over to this gun.
Easy enough. How's that one?
Our power is unmatched.
I'll put them down.
This is what you face.
Firing now.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Shoot the injection tube.
Okay, that's 2 down. Perfect. That's exactly what you want to see there. If I can get this group down as well as I did last time, we've won.
Engaging target.
Huh.
Here we go. Understood. One left. Understood.
I believe it's just this guy left. So I'm gonna try to get a little closer up here so I have a good shot.
I'll crush them. Not a problem.
One of you want to maybe shoot that guy. Perfect.
Shoot.
Shepard to ground team. Status report.
It's safe. We are holding, but they keep coming. A quick exit is preferable.
Head to the Normandy. Joker, prep the engines. I'm about to overload this place and blow it sky high.
I'm concerned because I think I saw someone get hit in the background there.
Commander, I've got an incoming signal from the Elusive Man. He's patching it through.
It could have been a collector, though, I'm not sure.
Shepard, you've done the impossible.
I still have to destroy the base.
Not necessary. I have a better option. I'm looking at the schematics Edie uploaded. A timed radiation pulse would kill the remaining collectors, but leave the machinery and technology intact. This is our chance, Shepard. They were building a Reaper. That knowledge, that framework could save us.
They've liquefied people, turned them into something horrible. We have to destroy the base.
Don't be short-sighted. Our best chance against the Reapers is to turn their own resources against them.
I'm not so sure. Seeing it firsthand, using anything from this base seems like a betrayal.
If we ignore this opportunity, that would be a betrayal. They were working directly with the collectors. Who knows what information is buried there? This base is a gift. We can't just destroy it.
You're completely ruthless. The next thing I know, you'll be wanting to grow your own Reaper.
My goal is to save humanity from the Reapers, at any cost. I've never hidden that from you. Imagine how many lives could be saved if we keep this base intact and use its knowledge to thwart the Reapers. Imagine the lives that will be lost if we don't.
Now, like, I'm in favor of, studying this place as a general rule, but I just don't trust the Elusive Man to do it. Like, if we were turning this over to the Alliance, like the Anderson or Hackett, I think I'd be fine with that. Turning it over to the Elusive Man is a bad plan.
No matter what kind of technology we might find, it's not worth it.
Shepard, you died fighting for what you believed. I brought you back so you could keep fighting. Some would say what we did to you was going too far, but look what you've accomplished. I didn't discard you because I knew your value. Don't be so quick to discard this facility. Think of the potential.
We'll fight and win without it. I won't let fear compromise who I am.
Miranda, do not let Shepard destroy the base.
Or what? You'll replace me next?
I gave you an order, Miranda.
I noticed. Consider this my resignation.
Shepard, think about what's at
Grunt's
stake.
being real quiet in the background here. I can't help but notice. He's just gonna stay out of this one. Family fight.
Let's move. We've got 10 minutes before the reactor overloads and blows this whole station apart.
Okay.
Engaging target.
Grab the target.
I see you, Shepard.
Okay, I don't remember entirely how this fight works. I'm sure it's fine. Stay down. Oh good, there are more collectors here.
You bet.
This thing has a lot of health.
Understood.
Right.
Heads up.
Oh, there's a bunch of them landing. Alright, back up. What do we got? Alright. Keep moving. God, this is a lot of health. Alright. What is it doing?
With you.
Right.
Back it up.
Be right there.
On it.
Actually, apparently I was wrong. Back up here.
Incoming. Impact shot.
I'm on it.
I'll put them down.
Oh, good.
I am Rogan.
Understood.
Right. My attacks will tear you apart. These attacks are my
I think I'm about to die, and I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Yeah, there we go. Huh. I don't have enough ammo for this. Also, hold up. Get rid of this stupid thing. And give me this. Is this good against... Yes. Come on. How did you die, Miranda? What the hell? Well, that's annoying. Oh, this is completely useless. Okay, that's good. That's a second heavy weapon that doesn't do anything. I hate it. I hate it. Completely out of ammo. Has anything dropped any ammo anywhere on this battlefield? Nope. Okay.
Incoming!
Right behind you.
I'm here.
Understood. Not a problem.
I'll put them down.
You bet.
Come on.
Nothing can hurt me.
I'm on it.
Down.
I am Krogan!
Ammunition. I could really use some ammunition. I see some on the literal farthest corner of the arena. So we will go and get that.
Be right there.
Yeah.
I guess technically I'm relatively safe out in the open here.
Incoming.
It also just destroyed part of the arena, I can't help but notice.
I am Krogan!
No ammo.
Mount that one.
Got the target.
Understood.
Come on.
This will put them down. Not a problem.
On the ground.
Engaging target.
So priority is going to be the collectors when they're up. Because they can kill you real quick. Whereas he's not actually able to do that much to you.
Not a problem.
hurt me.
Okay, and I've got more ammo over here. Let's get up and up. And we got more collectors coming in.
Right behind you. Engaging target. Engaging target. Affirmative. Easy enough.
Oh, he was about to die.
Impact shot. Control.
Not a problem. On our right.
Oh, and even more collectors. Alright, fall back.
I'm on it.
Stop, Shepard.
Understood.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Firing down. Affirmative.
Come on.
Feel the blood rage.
This is definitely the longest I've ever spent fighting this thing. Oh, it just destroyed the section of terrain that I was standing on. Huh. I really wish I knew what I was supposed to be doing here. Where is it?
Here we go. Not a problem.
You will not stop me. Got it.
Firing now. I'm on it.
Come on. Come on.
Engaging target. Affirmative.
Control in this form. Nothing can hurt me.
Okay, I hear Harbinger.
Direct intervention is necessary.
I don't see him though.
I know the pain that
Easy enough.
this is what you face.
Enemies in front.
Oh, hi.
You bet. Engaging target. There we go.
Alright. Just about have him. I think one more round and we might be able to take him out. Is that Grunt on the floor? It is. Okay, I'd rather not have Grunt on the floor. Get back up. Focus the eyes down. And he's down. Also, the arm strength on Shepard here. Okay. Yes, so if either of these guys aren't loyal, they're dead here. But apparently being loyal to Shepard means you can survive a steel beam landing on you.
I'm here, Joker. Did the ground team make it?
All survivors on board. We're just waiting for you.
Human, you've changed nothing. Your species has the attention of those infinitely or greater. That which you know as Reapers are your salvation to destruction.
Yeah, I get the gist of it, Edie. Hold on.
You say it's embarrassing if he falls to his death. If you have less than 2 crew members alive at the end of the suicide mission, Shepard does fall to their death because there's no one to catch them.
Releasing control.
And I don't know if you caught it there, but you get a glimpse of the Reaper that's been controlling the Collector General this entire time, because Harbinger is not the Collector General, it is a Reaper that has been using them. And now we get to check and find out if somebody actually died in the background during that cutscene. Oh, and we get to tell the Elusive Man that we quit.
Shepard, you're making a habit of costing me more than time and money.
Oh, another neat thing. In this cutscene here at the end, the star behind the Elusive Man changes color based on your Paragon and Renegade stance. So if you're Renegade, it's full red, if you're Paragon, it's full blue, and if you're a mix, it actually mixes the color balance depending on your balance. Yeah.
Too many lives were lost at that base. I'm not sorry it's gone.
The first of many lives. The technology from that base could have secured human dominance in the galaxy, against the Reapers and beyond.
Human dominance? Or just Cerberus?
Strength for Cerberus is strength for every human. Cerberus is humanity. I should have known you'd choke on the hard decisions. Too idealistic from the start.
I'm not looking for your approval. Harbinger is coming, and he won't be alone. Humanity needs a leader who's looking out for them. From now on, I'm doing things my way, whether you agree or not.
Don't turn your back on me, Shepard. I made you. I brought you back from the dead.
Joker, lose this channel.
No, Shepard, don't break up with me. The Elusive Man's really going through it right now. Okay. If the credits are gonna start here, I'm gonna try to skip it or get ready to go mute the audio because I don't know if it's gonna be copyrighted audio again. This is still the Mass Effect theme, so I think we're fine. I see Thane. Thane, Legion, Jack, Grunt, Garrus, Joker. A Reaper. A big ass hole in our ship. Okay, good. It's just the main credits theme. That's fine. I will at least let the main little start of the credits here play out a little bit, because again, I like to give people credit for their work, and they did a good job on this. So we'll get their names on screen for a minute. Yeah, that is the end of the main game, so the only thing we have left to do now is the final bit of DLC, which is Arrival. I don't know how many of these people are still with BioWare. I know a few of the larger, like, heads have left. I like Casey Anderson left. We've got a couple other... Casey Hudson. Casey Hudson left. Came back, and then left again, and I think came back again. BioWare's been going through it lately. I know they had some shakeups around the time of Andromeda, because Andromeda was done by an entirely different team. I think they had this team working on Dragon Age 4, which has been a rocky road. Yeah, I hope they got some pay raises and bonuses out of this for sure, because this has been this is widely considered by the fans to be the best Mass Effect game. I somewhat disagree with that assessment, but it's still quite good. I don't think it's like a bad game or anything. Like, this is a phenomenal game, but I think 3, in my opinion, is the best game in the original trilogy. It's just that people tend to get a little gripey about the last 20 minutes. And I understand that. The last 20 minutes was a bit of a letdown, but I also think that blasting an entire game for the last 20 minutes being rough is a little unfair. Okay, well, I think we're getting down to the point now where we're getting into the facilities manager for their IT staff and special thanks. So I think we're gonna go ahead and cut the credits there. Oh, actually, is this the voice cast? This is the voice cast. We'll leave that. That's worthwhile. Oh, Steve Bloom. Of course he's here. Oh, I didn't put that together. EDI is the number 6 Cylon from Battlestar Galactica. Of course Grey Delisle is in additional voices. Grey Delisle is in everything. Grey Delisle is probably also one of the main characters and we just went past it. Yeah, okay, now we've gone past the voice cast. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of that. Oh, what do we have here? You stop the collectors from creating a human reaper, you now have 2 choices. Continue this game, complete unfinished missions, develop relationships, play downloaded content, explore the galaxy for anything you missed. Import Shepard, start a new game with this character at your current level with your current weapons as well as bonuses, starting credits, and resources. So yes, this, you can basically take this character that you've finished and go start the whole game over at level 30. I think it raises the level cap to 50 at that point. and then you can play through the whole game again. We're not going to do that, obviously. I've played Mass Effect 2 once now. We're waiting until the Legendary Edition comes out. So we're going to hit continue, and we're just going to go and just real quick double check to make sure everybody's alive. Just going to swing on down to the little terminal here. I think I can just check my team status terminal. Hello, Kelly.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I hope it's the elusive man yelling at me. Perfect. That is exactly what you want to see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We are good. Everybody's alive. Successfully completed the suicide mission without any deaths. Good deal. No new messages. What? Kelly.
You came for us. I knew you would. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you.
How are you doing, Kelly?
I'm holding up. Just can't get the memories out of my head. Trapped. Suffocating.
Whoa.
It's oozing into every pore. Faint sobs echoing in the confined space. But I can't dwell on it. I'm okay now. I'm alive. Back to the old Kelly.
Yeah, now I really need a therapist. A full army of
Nothing right
therapists.
now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Yeah, my therapist needs a therapist. That's true. We're in rough shape here. And I can't contact the elusive man to send more. Oh no. But yes, everybody's alive. We're all good. We did the full successful final mission here. So, the only bit of content we have left to do... And actually, let's take a look at my journal here, because I believe, yep, nothing left in main. We have this glitched one that's still going to be there forever. And then arrival. So let's head to the Aratot system. Got a nice clean looking galaxy map now. And the Viper Nebula. There's only one system in the Viper Nebula, so we're just going to go ahead and do a quick scan. We're down in Batarian space. I'm sure they wouldn't be too happy to see me. And what do we got? One more planet somewhere here? I'm missing something. Is it this thing up here? Oh, maybe? I think there's another planet that shows up after I do this first mission is what's going on here. Yeah, I think there's like a second destination that shows up. Alright, let's go land here. There's two main parts to the DLC. There's going to be this planet, and then there's a second little base you go to later. For this DLC, it is only Shepard. You do not get any of your crew members with you. I'm going to switch to the Collector Particle Beam. It's just the most reliable, easiest to use heavy weapon. You just kind of point and hold the trigger, as opposed to all the goofy mechanics with the other ones. I believe you can kind of sort of stealth your way through this DLC, like you can avoid combat for most of it. I'll try to avoid as much combat as I can. I'm not going to worry too much about it though. If I happen to run into somebody and a fight breaks out, so be it. That's fine.
Access is restricted. Enter authorization code.
Okay. Like, I don't remember the layout of this base entirely, so I'm not too worried about, like, oh, if I've accidentally stumbled around a corner and there was... Yep, there we go.
Salutarians must send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
Okay. And I don't think the like stealthy versus not stealthy approach has any impact on the plot at all. It's just a... I think there might be an achievement. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it.
This place is run down, even for a prison.
How does this work? Yeah, there's going to be various little bits of like rerouting power and...
Get your hand off me!
Okay. Well, our prisoner is still alive. Ah, here we go. What is this? I'm also not too worried about gathering resources or upgrades at this point. So if I miss any like weapon upgrades, there might be some like weapon upgrades and stuff because you can do this DLC earlier in the game. I'm really not worried about it because there's nothing else to use them on. I already bought everything you can buy in the game and all of my weapons. You know, if I upgrade them, there's nothing left to shoot with them.
They still got her down in the prison. I'd just kill her. Interrogating a human's a waste of time.
Oh, that didn't work. Well, there went the stealthy approach. Now it's Shepard punching a guard to death in the corner approach. Well, 400... Or it's reload the game because I glitched on top of this barrel approach. Wow. Yeah. I got too close to that barrel and it was all over. Well... So he asks if we can jump in Mass Effect 3. In the most technical sense, yes. At specific, predefined locations over gaps, you can jump in Mass Effect 3. I am staying the fuck away from that garbage can. I don't know what it's doing, but it eats people occasionally, and we're just gonna give it some space. But you can't just, like, free roam jump. Yeah, that's a no. You can jump in Andromeda to a somewhat ridiculous degree. Your character can cover something like 70 yards or 70 meters or so in a single jump. Thanks to, like, jetpacks and boosters and whatever. It's a little ridiculous. Huh.
Relays can't be damaged, much less destroyed. Those humans will do anything to destroy us, I swear. We have to make this one an example to the others. We can't respond kindly to terrorists.
So they're referring to this human as a terrorist, something about trying to destroy a relay.
There's a shuttle incoming. Clear the hangar bay.
How does this work? Crane control.
Swarmed in and put flags all over.
I need to go pick one of these up. Can I? What the hell is going on here? I don't remember what this does. But I'll assume it does something. Ah, whatever. We'll assume that that was a good thing that I did. Oh, it lets you get back to this stuff. This PDA for metagel capacity. Oh, once I get back to Normandy, I'll have more metagel. Look out, game. And 1,000 credits. The elusive man's never gonna know what hit him.
Intercepts paid off. We picked up a message to the Alliance coming from somewhere in the asteroid belt. We listened to the feed until we discovered an operation run by a human named Kenson, smuggling edged parts and guidance systems into the system from Omega. We intercepted Kenson's vessel and took her and her people into custody. Interrogation has produced nothing but frenzied rambling so far.
Okay.
This one's apparently the mastermind. If she doesn't talk, kill her.
So we've got our prisoner here. Uh-oh.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Dr. Kenson, I'm Commander Shepard. I'm here to get you out.
Commander Shepard? I'd heard you were alive. Hackett must have received my message.
We're not safe here. Can you walk?
I'm fine. Just give me a moment.
We have to go. Now.
If we can find a console, I can hack security. Make us an escape path.
Then we'll find one. Go.
Ready.
Okay. Which way do we need to go, game? More credits. I will take that.
This is a cell block. There should be a security console here somewhere.
Huh. Oh. She has abilities. That's useful.
Got it.
Right in the eyes.
Got it.
Lead on. Got it. Impressive.
Okay, this is a little tough.
No problem. Got it. No problem.
Die, Batarian.
I remember there's going to be a bit in this room where you have to hold out against waves of enemies, and it's really tough. Security console. Okay, before I go activate that, I just want to take a look around and see what else we got here. I don't think there's too much more after that, though. I think once you get out of this base, or this room, you're pretty close to the end. I could be wrong on that. There could be like 10 more rooms. I've done this DLC a grand total of once.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Suppress the teams to cell block, now!
Are these windows open? No. Okay. I'm really glad her health bar is over my radar. That's helpful.
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out.
Okay,
They're
so
coming through that door in the back. Lock it down.
I've gotta get over. Okay, Shepard, you need to get up and move.
They're coming up from below. Other side, go.
That's a problem. That's a big problem.
Taking fire.
Apparently this is cover. Oh, god damn it, Shepard. Alright, fun.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Suppress the teams to cell block, now!
I want to try to get as far forward as I can so I can hopefully maybe take this door out right away. Come on.
We need to close the door we came in through. They're coming up from below. They're coming other side. Go.
I'm working on it.
I need cover!
What the hell is going on here? I've got hover guards.
Still need more time.
Oh, no, what? Oh, god damn it. That guard just teleported in from nowhere. That's good. Oh, that guy was definitely not there because I could see the elevator. And he wasn't on it. Good. It's gonna have enemies just kind of spawning in physically impossible to reach locations. Nope. Nope. No. Go backwards.
They're coming through that other side. Go.
Nope, Shepard, don't clip onto cover right now. Move faster. Yeah, there's 3 guards on that elevator. Come on. Come on.
Unlocking all doors to the hangar. Still need more time.
We've got no one over there. Oh, another elevator. Okay. Come on. Ammo.
Enemies on the elevators.
going on here?
Grabbing cover.
Shepard? Is your health broken? I don't know why my health is taking so long to regen right now. I feel like I'm just gonna go grab like a snack. Like, yeah, it just stopped again. Shepard, do you feel like restoring your health at all, maybe? Because I can't pop out of cover right now. I'll just die instantly. Oh, yep, there we go. Nothing I could have done there. Cool. Let me guess, we're back at the very start. Yep. Nope, Shepard. No. Shit, okay, this might be a restart.
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out. They're coming up from below. They're coming through that door. Other side. Go.
Come on. Oh, Shepard. This is so frustrating. Yep, I know they know we're here. Into cover. Come on.
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out. They're coming up from below. They're coming through that door. Other side. Go.
Let's try back here. Okay, one down. Can I get some help?
Unlocking all doors to the hangar. Still need more time.
Come on. Okay. Ah, shit.
Bringing down their orbital tracking network.
I need more ammo.
More enemies on the elevators.
Huh. Okay.
There's an elevator that leads up to the hangar. I'll bring it down to us. Almost done.
Yeah, my health just disappears if that guy sees me. Oh good, 2 of them. And I don't seem to be restoring my health at all either anymore. Shepard's just decided health regen isn't a thing he has. Oh, yep. Cool. There. Really wish I had some ammo. Fuck it. We'll just start using the particle beam. Fuck it. I can't look up, so I can't shoot. Health's not regenerating, so I can't. It's kind of stuck sitting here. Okay. And health's not regenerating again, so just stuck sitting here. Thrilling. I really wish I knew why my health regen just decided it didn't want to work anymore. Is it because I'm looking at the enemies?
Taking heavy fire. What's the heavy? Heavy weapon.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Suppressor teams to cell block. Now.
Oh, I fucking hate this. Well, that's a failure. Yep. Christ all fucking mighty. Come on.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Suppressor teams to cell block. Now.
I'm about this close to offering them Kenson. Just take her and go. I'll tell Hackett it wasn't possible. Ugh. Come on, give me the button. Alright, thank you.
They're coming up from below. They're coming other side. Go.
Wow. So if I look away, oh my god, that's what it is. It's like glitching out, and if they're on screen at all, my health doesn't restore. Well, that's real dumb.
Tracking network. Watch the other side. More enemy. He's on the elevators.
Come on.
leads up to the hangar. I'll bring it down to us.
Turn away.
Almost
Let
done.
my health come back. Is there any ammo around here? Any ammo at all? Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. We'll be fighting these guards for the rest of the night. Come on. Like, I'm really tempted to charge forward right now to restore my shields, but I have a feeling it's going to spawn some enemies there and they'll just instantly kill me, so that would be a bad idea. I don't suppose that gave me any ammo respawning anywhere around here? No?
That did it. Let's move.
Yes, let's move. That elevator over there is where we're headed. Okay.
Get to the hangar. Do not let them escape.
Oh, one last thing. The hangar doors are hard locked. We'll have to get those open the old-fashioned way.
Leave that to me.
Heads up!
I think this is the final room of the DLC right here. And I don't think it's as bad as that room was.
Got it.
Come on.
We have to break the lock on the bay door.
Oh. Okay. How do I do that again? Game? Oh. What the hell just killed me? I think Shepard exploded.
They're here. No problem.
What? It said I took damage from over here.
Got it.
Oh, for the love of God. Come on. Oh, that's a problem.
Got it.
Shepard, do you feel like getting into cover?
No problem. On my way.
No, 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 no. Kenson, I really need you to stay alive right now.
Impressive. No problem. Heads up. Got it. Yes. Got it. Gotcha.
Come on. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. No! Oh, fuck off this goddamn DLC.
Heads up.
Got it.
Gotcha.
No problem.
Come on. We got the one, right? Okay. I need to get one more.
Overloading. No problem.
Got it.
Using overload. No problem.
Come on. Okay, that's everything done. Get me on this shuttle and let's leave. Fucking hell.
Engaging autopilot. We should be well out of range before they get their security measures unscrambled.
Do you think they'll come after you?
I'm not taking any chances. Batarians don't take kindly to humans who plan to destroy their mass relays.
So the charges against you are true?
Well, to be fair, that's about half the story. My people and I were here investigating rumors of Reaper technology, out in the fringes of this system.
I guess you found something.
We found proof that the Reapers will be arriving in this system. When they get here, they'll use its mass relay to travel throughout the galaxy. We call it the Alpha Relay. From here, the Reapers can invade anywhere in the galaxy.
So you decided to destroy it?
Exactly. Doing that would stop the Reapers' invasion. Even at FTL speeds, it'd be months or years before they got to the next relay. We came up with what we just called the Project. A plan to launch a nearby asteroid into the relay and destroy it before the Reapers could arrive. Of course, the resulting explosion would probably wipe out the system.
Why do you think destroying the mass relay would destroy the entire system?
Mass relays are the most powerful Mass Effect engines in the known galaxy. The energy released from a relay's destruction would probably resemble a supernova. This is a remote system, but just over 300,000 Batarians live on the colony where they held us. The explosion would undoubtedly kill them all.
How did you plan to launch an asteroid into a mass relay?
Moving an asteroid just requires thrust and guidance, which are readily available in Omega's salvage yards. Get the right amount of power and a good VI to drive it, and you can pretty much just point and shoot.
I've always heard that mass relays are indestructible.
I've heard that too, but I think it's more that nobody's willing to find out what happens when one is destroyed. And, well, we plan to slam a small planet into the thing at very high speed. By our calculations, that's more than enough.
Is the project still operational?
I imagine it is. We were one button press away from launch when the Batarians arrested me.
How were you caught?
We've been smuggling Starship parts from Omega. Thrusters, guidance, and aftermarket Ezo core. The Batarians thought that looked suspicious. A few days ago, I took a few of the men on a scouting trip, and the Batarians pounced on us. They never found our actual base.
I still don't see how you learned about this supposed invasion.
The evidence came from what we call Object Rho, a Reaper artifact we discovered among the asteroids near the relay itself. When we get back to Arcturus Station, I'll explain everything and provide copies of all our notes on the artifact.
What is a Reaper artifact doing on an asteroid?
We don't know, or even what its purpose is. Some things are just too old or large to comprehend. Even a Reaper thousands of years dead contains power. Their artifacts are worthy of study, regardless of their purpose.
Okay. Yeah, what about the proof? Like,
how exactly does a Reaper artifact give you proof of an impending invasion?
It showed me visions of the Reaper's arrival. Much like your Prothean beacon, I imagine. The Reapers are coming, Commander. That much I know for certain.
If you're working near a Reaper artifact, how have you avoided indoctrination?
We've been very careful. We know what we're dealing with. You're not speaking to a child, Shepard. I saw what Sovereign did at the Citadel. Trust me, I know what's at stake.
The stakes are too high. If you were willing to destroy a whole system over this, I want to see your proof.
I guess I can't argue with that. Give me a moment. Kenson to Project Base.
Good to hear your voice, Doctor. You coming home?
Affirmative. And I've got Commander Shepard with me.
Shepard? Really?
Tidy up the lab. The Commander needs to confirm the artifact.
Right. I'll get everything set up for your arrival. Project Base out.
All set. Just sit back and relax. We'll be there in no time.
okay. There's our asteroid. Now let's see what kind of artifact
Here we
they've
are.
found.
Welcome to Project Base.
Oh, what's that clock?
What's this?
That's our countdown to arrival. When that gets to 0, the Reapers will have come. Just over 2 days and counting. Puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
How do you know that's an accurate countdown?
It is. The artifact has been giving off pulses at definite intervals since we found it. The intervals have been decreasing at a steady rate. The artifact is reacting to the Reaper's proximity. In just over 48 hours, the pulses will become constant, and the Reapers will be here.
You're saying the Reapers could be at Earth in 2 days? There's no time to waste.
Then let's show you that proof. That door exits the hangar. The artifact is in our central lab area.
So yeah, we're on a bit of a timeline.
Through the door at the end of that corridor to your left.
End of the corridor to the left, you got it. Few locked doors.
So what would it take to get the project back up and running?
Everything was in place when we were arrested. It wasn't a question of could we, but should we.
Okay.
What alternative do we have?
The Reapers will reach this system regardless. But the Alpha Relay is their shortcut to the rest of the galaxy. If you want to keep the Reapers at bay, this relay must be destroyed.
So just to clarify here, she is saying that they are going to reach this system whether or not we blow up this relay in 2 days. At which point they will be inside the galaxy.
We have to get the project running again. It's probably the only chance we have.
One sec. Let me get the door. Commander Shepard, I give you Object Rho.
You have the Reaper artifact just sitting here? Out in the open?
When we found it, it showed me a vision of the Reaper's arrival.
Kenson, this is not good.
Give it a moment, Shepard. It'll give you the proof you need.
Uh-oh.
I can't let you start the project, Shepard. I can't let you stop the arrival. Take him down!
Over here!
So this is going to be a hold yourself off for as long as you can against waves. If you die, it's fine, it just cuts to the next thing. There's an achievement for surviving a certain number of waves. I'm not even going to attempt to hit that achievement.
Don't make this difficult, Shepard.
Give yourself over and be spared.
Come on. Oh, this is bad. And there we go. Okay, so we died, that's fine. If you let it power up all the way, you get a little, like a bonus cutscene. It's nothing that important. Especially on, insanity difficulty, that is not worth grinding out.
Take him to the med bay and patch him up. We want Shepard alive.
Playing as Vanguard on Insanity is about as hard as this game gets, so that wasn't going to happen.
Like Shepard was waking up a moment ago. But it could be a glitch in the system. No glitch. The sedatives aren't working. Security!
Okay.
Step away from the terminal.
The project is almost complete. I thought I'd feel a sense of accomplishment, but instead, I feel dread. I can't help but think we're doing something terrible.
Security, I need backup in the med bay.
Good to go.
Oh. Give me another mech.
Engaging target.
How do we get out of this? Alright, give me another mech. Uh-huh. Perfect. Alright.
Shepard's escaped. All available personnel to the medical wing. Do not let him activate the project.
Thank God they kept my weapons and armor in the room next door.
I have to get this asteroid moving and get the hell out of here.
We have 1 hour and 56 minutes until the asteroid, or until the Reapers are here. And we have to get this asteroid moving and crash into the relay before that point. Let's go.
Get ready. Let's go.
Huh.
Shepard's in the living quarters. Seal off Project Control.
Stop Shepard.
Oh, God. Nope. Don't like that. Okay. What do we got here? Mech parts. Salvage. Give me some more credits. Oh, God. The world's gonna end and I need to fill my wallet. Nothing up here. Okay. Full on ammo. Oh, no you don't. I shot that man clean through a wall. Oh, there's just gooey bits everywhere. Uh-oh. Okay, we're doing alright. Oh, wall safe. Still got plenty of ammo.
Over here.
Applying sensor. Get through here, Shepard.
Oh god, oh god. That's really bad. Okay.
Burn, Shepard.
Ow.
Shield.
Come on, let's do this.
Let's go.
Huh. Huh. One more.
You won't get through here, Shepard.
Let's just keep it moving.
The longer we're here, the more I'm convinced that the project must be stopped. We simply don't know enough about what the Reapers want. It's foolish to assume that the Reapers mean doom for the galaxy. Legends say they've come through before, and yet life continues, doesn't it?
So you can start to see how her logic was getting warped and corrupted by spending time and exposure to this artifact.
control. Get in there, now.
Oh god. Shepard, you need to get back. Come on. Stun locked is not the way to be. How is that guy shooting me? Can you shoot through this window? I don't think you can. So yeah, how is he shooting me there? Running a little low on the old ammo. We got a pyro. Oh, there's a lot of them in there. 5? Okay. Can I get him to come through here? Come on. Oh, more guys coming into the room. And I can't see anything. Huh. Come on. Oh, that sucked. Just stun locked and nothing I could have done.
Shepard's heading for Project Control. Get in there, now.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's so annoying. Shepard. Fall back and let your health recover. Apparently they don't come into this hallway, so as long as you get far enough back. Another one of these missions where I'm just sitting here killing time. And we'll have to fall back again. And fall back again. And fall back again. And fall back again. This is so stupid. I fucking hate when they do this. Yeah, we'll fall back one more time. And again. And again. And again. Okay, I didn't even get a shot off that time. Perfect. Oh. Oh.
Applying flame tank.
Nope. And I'm stunned and might be about to die. Okay. We're good. And again. Yep. How many we got? 4? Alright. Oh, for God's sake. Nope. Fall back. Let it recover. And fall back. Still 4 left. Fall back. Oh, come on. Oh, and they just fully recovered their health, so we've undone half the progress I did on this. Don't get those bullets back, though. Oh, yep, fall back again. This is the fucking dumbest fight. Okay, 3 left. Oh, no, 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 no. Fall back. No, 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 no. Come on. And now that we've only got a couple left, I can actually get into cover and fight them. Because the problem is, when you have that many, you can't get into cover and fight because you just can't poke your head out to take a shot. Now then, are we done with this stupid fucking mission?
I want to activate the project.
Warning. Activating the project will result in an estimated 305,000 casualties. Do you wish to continue? Project activation in progress. Warning. Collision with mass relay is imminent. Begin evacuation procedures.
Yeah, we need to warn the colonies.
Alert! All colonists living in the Bahak system. This is...
Shepard, no! Do you have any idea what you've done? You leave me no choice. If we can't stop this asteroid, it must be destroyed.
Tell me where to find Dr. Amanda Kenson.
Dr. Kenson is traveling to the reactor core module.
An ESO-core meltdown should do it. Because of you, everyone on this rock will be obliterated.
Not if I get to you first.
Let's go!
Oh, what's going on? I mean, they have 1 hour and 40 minutes to leave the system or they die. That is a hell of a warning. Like, I got Paragon points for warning the Batarian colonists there, but like, I don't think you could stage a 300,000 person evacuation in 1 hour and 40 minutes. Considering they have to make it from the planet to the relay as well.
Don't try to stop me, Shepard. I have to do this.
I've already activated the project. We can still escape this rock.
There is no escape. There's no redemption for what you've done. I will die, never having seen the Reaper's blessings, and you will just die.
Damn it, Kenson.
Over here!
There we go.
Shepard is trapped. Keep him in there.
I don't know that I'm that trapped, Kenson. I think you might be underestimating my ability to escape things. Okay, so we've got to stop her from overloading the Ezo core and destroying the asteroid.
Safety protocols disengaged. Core temperature rising.
Got 2 more. Oh, make it 3 more enemies. That's fine. We're going to be blinded again in a second. There it is. We'll wait for him to pop out and take him down. Okay. Oh, I almost got stuck on a table there.
How do I stabilize the reactor core?
All automatic safety protocols have been overridden. To stabilize the reactor core, manually insert cooling rod A from this control station. Manually insert cooling rod B from control station B. Doing so will stabilize the reactor core.
Okay.
Cooling rod A reinserted. Reactor cooling process has begun.
I need more time. Get in there.
Hopefully none of these guards come back and pull that back out. I feel like this would be a pretty easy plan to overcome on their end. Where are we going? Okay, this way. And okay. Bring me around here.
Plasma venting aborted.
Oh, 1,000 credits. Oh boy.
Plasma venting in progress.
Shepard is in the maintenance area. Go.
Come on. Are we? Oh. Okay. Crap. Come on. Come on. There's a Project Elite down there. Ah, crap. Come on. Screw it. Get in there. Alright. Let's keep collecting ammo, because we want to make sure I have my Maddock back up as much as possible. Take a left. Hello.
Security log overridden.
Do we have a timer anywhere? Nope. That's a problem. Huh. Only guy left is the Pyro. And we got his tank, so he's dead. There we go. Okay. Cooling Station B. Has anybody seen a Cooling Station B? Got 1,000 credits. Ah. Come on. I think we got 2 more. Oh, a bunch more just came into the room behind that barricade. Okay. That's fine. I can probably take 1 more down with the Maddock, and then we're gonna have to switch weapons. Two more.
Reactor temperature.
And we got a bunch more just spawned in. That's a little bad. Huh, a bunch more just spawned in. Okay.
Applying flame tech. Stop, drop, and roll.
Come on. Oh. Stay back. Just let this sit. One more down, so there's only 2 left. Only 1 left, and it's an engineer. So we just warp past that and take her out. Okay. Is this cooling station B by chance? Oh, it is. What do we get behind this?
Got no shield.
Wow, that almost killed me. How are we doing on time? What are we at now?
You've done nothing, Shepard. I can still override power to the engines. Try to stop me.
I mean, I will. That's what I'm gonna do.
Step away from the reactor.
You've ruined everything. I can't hear the whispers anymore.
Turn around. Now!
You've taken them away from me. I will never see the Reaper's arrival. All you had to do was stay asleep. None of this had to happen.
Kenson, you don't have to do this. We can get off this asteroid.
No, we cannot.
What are you doing? Oh, good God, did she just blow herself up?
Warning, collision imminent.
Shepard, are you unconscious again?
Collision imminent.
Oh God.
Warning, collision imminent. Warning, collision imminent. Warning, collision imminent. Warning, collision imminent.
I think there's a collision imminent.
Collision imminent.
Joker, this is Shepard. I need a pickup. Now.
Communication system damaged.
Damn it.
Evacuation protocols in effect. All personnel report to escape shuttles.
Where can I find an escape shuttle?
Take the lift from this room to the external access. From there, proceed to the communications tower.
28 minutes.
Escape shuttles will be located on the tower's landing pad.
I have to get to that comm tower and take a shuttle. It's my only chance.
28 minutes. All right. Let's get some refined palladium. Keep your eyes open for any energy credits laying around. I kind of need those. Oh yeah, we got some data. There's a wall safe over here. Oh look, there's this chart. So we're probably right about here. So we should probably get going. Oh, before I get that palladium though, you don't want to leave without the palladium. Well, that's where we came in. Yeah, I remember this. This is that hallway we were walking down when we first came in. Let's head this way. Oh, some survey data. Beautiful. 2,100 credits. Oh, and there's our mass relay. Yeah, it's coming up a little close.
Normalizing pressure in air bubble.
Shepard, put a helmet on. Okay. Oh, I just noticed there's a little proximity gauge down there.
They're through my... That's the last shuttle. Damn it. I have to get to the comm tower.
Oh, a mech.
Hope the Normandy's listening.
Great. Wonderful. This is a big, big problem. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this so much. Can I solo a Ymir mech? Ow. Ow.
Climber defenses offline.
Good God. Oh, I hate everything about this. I'm on a time limit, I've got to solo a mech, I've got no ammo. Okay, please tell me there's no more enemies. That relay is getting very close. Okay. Comm relay activate.
External comm channel open.
Shepard to Normandy. Joker, do you read me?
Oh?
Shepard, you have become an annoyance. You fight against inevitability, dust struggling against cosmic winds. This seems a victory to you, a star system sacrificed. But even now, your greatest civilizations are doomed to fall. Your leaders will beg to serve us.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we can't win this. But we'll fight you regardless. Just like we did Sovereign. Just like I'm doing now. However insignificant we might be. We will fight, we will sacrifice, and we will find a way. That's what humans do.
Know this as you die in vain. Your time will come. Your species will fall. Prepare yourselves for the arrival.
Bye, Harbinger.
Commander Shepard, Normandy inbound for pickup.
Roger that. Get us out of here, Joker.
We better leave. This is about to be a big boom. So yeah, we just wiped an entire system out of existence.
Huh. Looks like you've recovered.
Admiral Hackett.
Sounds like you went through hell down there. How are you feeling?
Fine. No more visions, if that's what you mean. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
You went out there as a favor to me. I decided to debrief you in person. That was before the mass relay exploded and destroyed an entire Batarian system. What the hell happened out there, Commander?
Have you received any intel about what happened?
All I know is I sent you out there to break Amanda Kenson out of prison. And now an entire system is destroyed. I hope you could fill in the leap of logic between those two events.
I confirmed Dr. Kenson's proof. The Reapers were coming, and destroying that relay was the only way to stop them. Kenson sedated me for almost 2 days. I started the engines with little more than an hour left. I tried to warn the Batarian colony, but time ran out.
The Batarians report no survivors from Aratat. At least you tried.
Oh, that's rough.
And you believe the Reaper invasion really was a threat?
No doubt about it. We literally had minutes to spare.
I'm sure all the details are in your report. I won't lie to you, Shepard. The Batarians will want blood, and there's just enough evidence for a witch hunt. And we don't want war with the Batarians. Not with the Reapers at the galaxy's edge.
What are you saying?
You did what you did for the best of reasons, but there were more than 300,000 Batarians in that system. All dead.
They died to save trillions of lives. If I could have saved them, you bet your ass I would have.
You're preaching to the choir, Commander. If it were up to me, I'd give you a damn medal. Unfortunately, not everyone will see it that way.
So what do you suggest?
Evidence against you is shoddy at best. But at some point, you'll have to go to Earth and face the music. I can't stop it, but I can and will make them fight for it.
I didn't expect to see you aboard a Cerberus vessel.
Shepard just got real casual there.
The way they do things. But they brought you back to life, and they're actually doing something about the state of the galaxy. Besides, I'm not so sure this is a Cerberus ship anymore. Right?
Is the Alliance concerned about the Batarians' response to this incident?
Very. The Batarians have been looking for an excuse to wage war on us since we showed up in the galaxy. If the Reapers invade, we need the galaxy to work together. If we're at war with the Batarians, the other races will be hesitant to give aid to either side.
Is the Alliance prepared for a Reaper invasion?
That's hard to say. It took multiple fleets and the Destiny Ascension to bring Sovereign down, and that was just one Reaper. If the Reapers come in force, we're just not ready.
I'll gladly stand trial once this mission is done.
Shepard, this mission is done.
Hasn't stripped away your sense of honor.
We've done literally everything in this game.
You have to do out here. But when Earth calls, you make sure you're there with your dress blues on, ready to take the hit. In the meantime, you keep this. I don't need to see a report to know you did the right thing.
Yes, sir.
You've done a hell of a thing, Commander.
That is it. That is the final bit of content in Mass Effect 2. Oh, I got a heavy skin weave, and I got some metagel, and I got... We better go make sure we do all the research. We don't want to leave Shepard incomplete.
No messages for you, Commander.
Oh, sure, I don't get a message this time. Why not? Whatever. Alright, what have we got here? Metagel capacity. Oh, I don't have enough platinum. Oh, no. I don't have enough palladium. Oh, no. My skin is too soft. That's the worst. Alright, well. We are done. That is everything complete that you can do in Mass Effect 2. There's Easter eggs and hidden dialogue and all kinds of crazy stuff that we didn't see along the way. because there are so many different ways this game can play out. The number of different scenarios you can find yourself in this is insane. I think it's something like a minimum of 5 playthroughs to see all the different possible outcomes. So, and that's including different imports from Mass Effect 1, because depending on what you do in 1, that can change things in 2. How many hours did it take? That is a good question. For all of the content, we'll just drop a new save there and go to load it. 38 hours and 49 minutes. So that's not too bad, just under 40. I think that's actually right around where we were at for Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1 was a little shorter. I think Mass Effect 1 was like 32, but yeah. Right around the same time. It feels longer. Mass Effect 2 feels a lot longer. But they're about comparable. I think it's because of how many more crew members you have and everything makes it feel bigger. But yeah, we're done. That's it for 2. I am going to start 3. I have plenty of time now to start 3. I was a little worried I wasn't going to have enough time, but we've got plenty of time. So I'm actually going to take a short, we're going to say 30-minute break here. We're coming up on the hour mark now. I'll come back at the 30 after mark, because I might need to do a little bit of, again, transferring your saves from 1 to 2 is a little difficult. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a problem in 3, so I need to launch 3 first, make sure it actually picks up my save file, it sees that my Shepard exists, and then we can pop into 3. So yeah, I'm going to grab something to eat, fiddle around with that, make sure I can actually import my character properly. And hopefully the other potential problem we can have is there's a very slight chance that my Shepard's face is going to be screwed up. If that happens, I'm going to have to do some Googling to figure out how to fix it. Because we could potentially come into 3 and my Shepard's face won't be correct. But we'll cross that barrier if we have to. For now, oh no, if it's screwed up, I'll show you the screwed up face. Yeah, the randomly generated mess of a face that happens. Well, basically what happened is there was a change in how faces were generated and saved between 1 and 2. So sometimes, and there's like they wrote a bit of code in Mass Effect 2 that's supposed to normalize it, so that when you import a character from 1 to 2, it adjusts the like the save values they use for your face. Sometimes it doesn't quite do that correctly, and it'll look fine when you're playing Mass Effect 2 because it, loaded in and did the work. But the little background work it did to save it in your profile isn't correct. So then when you go to load it into 3, your character's face is effectively just randomized. Like every single individual thing about their face is completely random. So you can get a real monster man. Yeah, we'll save there. Actually, I already did save for the test, so yeah, we're done. Let's take a look at the codex. What did we get? Anything new here? Arrival, the Reaper's Secrets, Object Row, Alpha Relay. Yeah, and Journal. Everything's complete. We'll just go ahead. I want to, make sure everything's all marked off. Oh. So now we've got, I load this save up, and we look at it. Everything's complete, nothing's flashing. Level 30, there's the final stats. Vanguard, incendiary ammo. Insanity difficulty the entire time through. We'll see you in about half an hour.